Papal Ninja. You can see him pacing. He's got his always nervous mom and dad on the sidelines, along with his priest and co-workers. Everyone is watching, including Joe Moravsky and Najee Richardson. They'll run next. So it all starts with the floating boards.
Yeah, that's right. These boards are tougher than in the past. Each one's a little higher than the one before it.
And you can see they're tapered down at the bottom, so it's harder to pinch your feet around it.
Got to use a lot of upper body strength here.
You really got to use the lower body, too, to offload at that pincher grip, and good flexibility there.
That was quick.
And a little bow.
And he says 1 down, 7 to go.
Now the key lock, Hang. This isn't just power, it's precision. He has to move those handles in and out of the slots across the 3 panels.
There's no time limit here on stage 3, but you want to get through this as fast as you can. Save your arms for the later obstacles.
Bryan, 5'10", 163 pounds. Ooh,
watch out.
Struggling. Trying to get those handles in and lock them in.
Matt, and I love how calm he stayed when he had a little slip-up.
This is his first time on stage 3. Never tried this obstacle before.
There you go. Got it. Yeah. Unlock the door. There you go.
Bryan, so maybe going for the dismount.
Watch out, there's a small surface to land on. Wow, perfect. Did he do a little gymnast thing, huh? Perfect landing.
Now it's the nail clipper. And look at this, he's bumping up the crowd.
I need your cheers. I need the support.
Only 2 competitors got past this in Cleveland. Those cylinders rotate, and we have small handles to grab onto as you work your way across.
This is stage 3, the nail clipper.
And look at this.
Such
An aggressive.
Whoa!
Nails the dismount. No problem for the Papal Ninja.
3 obstacles down. Now on the 4th obstacle. This one's a classic. It's an oldie but a goodie. The ultimate cliffhanger.
Ninja! And the crowd chanting Papal Ninja. Here we go.
You can see the confidence growing in Bryan.
Those ledges are only 2 inches wide, and here's the first test. It's 3 feet up and over to that top ledge. High reach. Bryan loses his grip on the ultimate cliffhanger. The Papal Ninja, the divine run, comes to an end.
Matt, those ledges are only a couple of inches deep, so you're holding all your weight with your fingertips. When Sean reaches for that upper ledge, the strain is too much for one hand, and the Papal Ninja's right hand peels off.
So now only 2 athletes remain, and the crowd is rising up for the Phoenix, Najee Richardson. This former gymnast has been electric on the course this year. He's got his parents, his girlfriend Mackenzie, and his grandfather back on the sidelines. Look at that, gives a look upwards, and that maybe for his great-grandmother who passed away this year. No one has left here. No one wants to miss it if someone can beat stage 3. Here we go.
All right, this is it. He dreamt it, and now he's here.
Such an impressive run to have survived stage 2, only to be rewarded with this gauntlet.
And just think, 2 years ago, he fell on the 3rd obstacle in Pittsburgh, and now here he is, one of the final 2 athletes with a chance at $1 million.
And he's through the floating boards.
Throwing up the heart. That's exactly what you need to beat stage 3. You got to have heart.
And you got to have upper body strength for the key lock hang. Again, stage 3 is so difficult, there is no time limit, but you want to get through this quickly to preserve your strength. Such a grip gauntlet. The strength and precision required here. Long reaches, though, out of the Phoenix.
Ooh, look how calm he is.
Using that wingspan.
Not rushing through, getting it in with the key lock hang. Putting it in, twisting it, holding the weight, making sure it's secure.
Surprising strength out of the Phoenix here. Just needs the dismount. No! What a save! So close!
Yes! Oh, now you're holding your heart. You threw up the heart, and now you're holding your heart. Don't scare me like that, Najee. Well, so scary. I got to see that one again. The landing pad is only 2 feet wide, and Najee lands on the back edge. He makes a desperate grab and saves himself, but this crowd needs CPR.
Now he has to face the obstacle that knocked him out in Cleveland, the nail clipper. A good chance for revenge here for the Phoenix. And he's up.
He has the experience on it. If you weren't in Cleveland, you'd get an opportunity to see this obstacle.
Well, there's very little to grab onto, and those cylinders rotate. He's taking a different approach than he did back in Cleveland. He's reaching over rather than jumping to each one. You can see having a little trouble there working on the handwork. It solves it. Going for the dismount.
He didn't go for the other turn. He said, you took me out in Cleveland. You're not doing it again.
And we're back at the ultimate cliffhanger. Najee not wasting any time.
All right, this is the big swing. This is the one that took out Bryan. Come on, come on. Woo! Crossover.
But now this long transition, almost 6 feet. He's going to have to leap across.
Well, we know he can fly. Yes! Yes!
The Phoenix spreading his wings.
Oh, boy.
Whoa! Couldn't lock it on. The Phoenix doused on the ultimate cliffhanger. Oh, my. Man. Looking so strong.
My heart is hurting for Najee Richardson. I wanted him to have it badly.
Well, Mount Midoriyama is humbling these ninjas tonight. A great run by Najee Richardson comes to an end.
What makes this obstacle so tough is even when you get your hands on the ledge, the momentum of your body pulls you off. That's what happened with Najee. He got both hands on it, but his body weight just pulled him right off.
And Najee's down with Christine.
Najee, you were so good out there. I want to start with the key lock hang, your dismount there. You scared us all. Were you a little nervous too?
I was very nervous. I thought I would be able to release a little bit quicker, but for some reason my hand just stayed on a little bit longer, and it slowed my dismount off, so I had to make that scary little save there.
Are you disappointed? Tell me what's going through your head.
You know, I'm a competitor at heart. I'm an athlete at heart, so I didn't make it through, so I'm a little disappointed, but overall I'm so proud. Last year, you know, I went down on the salmon ladder in stage 2. This year I competed on stage 3, so got to look towards the positives to keep getting stronger.
Well, you are awesome out here, Najee, and I cannot wait to see what you're going to be able to do next year.
Thank you so much, Christine. I really appreciate that.
Guys, back to you.
Coming up, we're down to 1. Joe Moravsky is our last chance. Will this be the year the weatherman makes it to stage 4?
Joe Moravsky is a savage veteran
and takes home $1 million.
I see you, baby.
We'll find out when American Ninja Warrior returns. Welcome back to the final moments of the season on American Ninja Warrior. We've traveled almost 7,000 miles across the country, stopped in 7 cities, and watched about 1,000 competitors run the course. But now, we're down to the final one. The only man left is the weatherman, Joe Moravsky. He's going to try to finish stage 3 and then climb stage 4 for $1 million. Every ninja on the rail for this run, along with Joe's cousins and, of course, his wife, Stephanie. She's expecting that baby any day now. Bryan and Najee Richardson couldn't do it. Can Joe Moravsky be the one to beat stage 3? Well, here we go. Moravsky, 4th time on stage 3.
He has been one of the most consistent Ninja Warriors.
You have to remember, many of the best Ninja athletes never made it to stage 3. Joe's done it 4 of the last 5 years, and he's through the first obstacle.
If you know Joe Moravsky, you know exactly how he thinks. This guy believes he belongs at stage 4. He wants to get to stage 4.
He's made it to the 6th obstacle, the hang climb back in season 6. That's the closest he's been. See him doing the weather on TV in Connecticut, you may not realize what a tremendous athlete Moravsky is. 5'10", 165, has a background in gymnastics, and he's about to get through the key lock hang. Got it! Look at him pointing to Najee.
He's saying, bruh, I saw you slip right here. I was paying attention.
Now an obstacle he's already faced and beat in Cleveland, the nail clipper. He's one of only 2 athletes to get past this.
One thing about Joe Moravsky, he's mentally tough. He understands how to operate under pressure.
Well, Moravsky always has a plan, a very calculated ninja. Right through it. Now the ultimate cliffhanger. Neither Sean Bryan nor Najee Richardson could survive this.
Taking off the shirt, he said, all right, come on.
Even Joe was stopped by this obstacle 2 years ago, Akbar. Here he goes, up the first flight. This is where Sean Bryan went out.
Got it. Nice crossover.
It's so efficient. All right, with a 6-foot blind transition. Got it.
All right, now he's got to traverse across. Now he's got to get this thing lateral.
And here's where Najee fell.
Yes, oh boy, he's getting close, Matt.
And another transition. Joe Moravsky, a perfect run up to the cliffhanger, so efficient. Halfway there.
You can smell it. You can smell it.
And now he starts the 4 brutal obstacles where his feet won't touch the ground. First up, the body pop. You gotta traverse over 30 feet, going down about 10 feet, then up another 15.
The curved body prop will challenge your core muscle. It will challenge you in your back muscles, the low spine. My daddy used to tell me, if you start it, you finish it. Come on, Joe Moravsky, finish it.
He is really moving, and the crowd's here, but now the ascent.
All right, there it is. Putting a lot of stress on that back muscle. The core, everything's engaged. This is a full body workout.
Got another 5 feet to go for Moravsky. Can he get up?
First time we've seen this one. This is a new one to stage 3. Peg cloud. Come on, touch it, get it.
But the mount onto the peg cloud, not easy, but Moravsky's done it.
And look at this. You can't put your feet down, so he's taking a break upside down. Hanging upside down saying, I'm Batman.
He may need to be a superhero for this next one. The peg cloud has to work his way across by sticking those pegs in the boxes. Hasn't even been able to watch anyone else try this.
Man, my palms are getting sweaty watching this.
And you can see the flexibility, actually locking his legs around his arms.
That looks like yoga.
Trouble getting that peg in.
Sabasca on it. Yeah. Oh,
Not even resting the feet. The long range.
Oh, look at him. He's dominating this new obstacle.
Well, you can see the little shelves there to rest your feet. Moravsky, though, just fighting, relying on the upper body and relying on his power.
Matt, this is impressive. The guy has got moxie.
And he's almost to the end. Another obstacle down, but there's nowhere to rest. And look at that, wrapping the leg around on the peg.
The weatherman.
Moravsky getting creative. His wife Stephanie sending good vibes.
Millions of people watching everywhere, and he's putting on a clinic.
Well, as impressed as I am with the physical ability, it has been the problem-solving of Joe Moravsky that is blowing me away here on stage 3. But now he's got another new obstacle that no one's tried, the time bomb. They're like tiny kettlebells that you have to move from hook to hook.
Yeah, they're 3 inches in diameter, man. Not a lot to hold on to.
Well, there are 6 hooks. It's a path about 15 feet long.
All right, he's on. He's on.
The 4th hook is higher and off to the side. Oh, long range. And a good save. Can he hold on? No! Joe Moravsky, the weatherman, ends up wet on stage 3. The dream unrealized, and yet the man who makes it farther than anyone in an incredible season 9.
This was Joe Moravsky's best run ever on stage 3. He beat the ultimate cliffhanger, the body prop, and the new obstacle, the pad cloud. But at time bomb, time ran out. He missed with his left hand, and then his grip gave out on his right. But he makes it further than anyone this year.